This is my first React video, and this is a reaction to If You Need a Reason to Smile by Thomas Sanders off Vine, which is going to close, and also he's on YouTube as well. So, yeah, this is my reactions.
Pandas, tigers, manatees, oh my, they are growing in numbers and gradually not becoming endangered species anymore.
Doesn't matter though, because bees, giraffes, and elephants and gorillas are.
Child mortality rates are continuing to decline. Mental health awareness is on the rise, and it's...
Yeah, and also it's kind of got itself into a bad situation, in the worst of situations, with the lack of teaching and facts.
On its way to mainstream discussion. Leonardo DiCaprio, he won an Oscar. Finally, a picture of a puppy. How'd that get in there?
Hi, my name is Dahlia, and I just wanted to say that you don't have to be ashamed of your skin color, and you don't have to be ashamed of your hair texture, or the way you talk, or the way you dress, or where you're from, because you are important no matter what, and you should believe in yourself, and you matter.
We got more Harry Potter this year, and we're going to continue getting more Harry Potter.
Yeah, and guess what? Your next Harry Potter sequel is going to contain an actor who allegedly beat up his ex-wife.
The first Latina senator, Catherine Cortez Masto of Nevada, was elected. Oh look, another picture of a puppy. More countries than ever before are adopting renewable energy as a major source of energy. A new treatment has been...
Okay, so something I like to combat that statement with, it really doesn't matter, because, you know, the biggest countries in the free world are wasting lots of energy, and the Conservative Party have done a deal with China to sell off all our gas to them and to build a new power plant round Hinkley. So none of that really matters. Also, you know, this year's still set to be the hottest year on record.
And curing people who had MS. 17-year-old makeup artist James Charles just became CoverGirl's first cover boy. The Cubs won the World Series after 108 years of not doing that. Sports! Here's Dahlia with a corny joke.
Why did the fish get bad grades?
Just skipping.
We are right now in the golden age of television. Stranger Things, Mr. Robot, Westworld. This one's a picture...
It doesn't matter though, we also got vinyl and that got cancelled. But hey, at least Twin Peaks is coming back if we still live to see it.
Lady Gaga released new music. Adele released new music. Lin-Manuel Miranda...
Again, not so much that matters, because so many good musicians died this year, and to add insult to injury, a couple of bands I liked broke up, such as Maccabees, Fearless Vampire Killers, and Yellowcard.
Miranda exists. Hamilton, baby! The LGBTQ plus community is more celebrated and accepted than ever before, and while we still have a lot of work to do, more people are learning about different genders and sexualities, and education is the key to acceptance.
Yeah, but who needs education nowadays? And let me tell you something, you know, it's becoming, you know, maybe it is becoming more accepted, but in the next few years, that's really not going to matter, because, you know, homophobia has been on the rise, and, you know, people will try and speak out, but ultimately it'll be the justice system that will fail many people. It will fail the LGBTQ community.
Hi, you can call me Joan, and I'm a non-binary pal. So the community has made a lot of strides, and there's still a long ways to go. There's still fights to be fought, but something that's really important to remember, it's important for me to keep in mind, and for a lot of other people, whenever they feel like things aren't going their way, is that if the people around you tell you that you're wrong for identifying the way that you do, they have no right to say that. You are the expert on yourself. You get to tell people who you are. They don't get to tell you who you are. You're human, and if wherever you're from is going in a direction that doesn't agree with who you are, that doesn't erase you. your voice still matters.
Although there is a lot of work to do, the ozone layer is gradually healing. Look at...
Okay, the ozone layer, it doesn't matter. Again, this year's going to be the hottest year on record, and the polar ice caps are melting at an alarming rate. You know, even though Obama's successfully has tried to ban offshore rigging around the Arctic, it really doesn't matter because, again, you know, global warming, and America has, you know, it's on the verge of pulling out of the Paris Agreement. You know, the person in charge of, you know, environmental protection is a climate change denier.
That kitten. We got a boatload more memes this year. SpongeBob, Arthur, looking at you.
Yeah, also, yeah, the SpongeGar meme was also a symbol of hackers during May, June, that, you know, posted plane bomb threats and said people had died that haven't died. And furthermore, just the new swastika, this century is a frog. Both the Confederate flag and a frog are the new swastikas. Oh yeah, and the Union Jack flag is also the new swastika as well. Maybe just the England flag, but ultimately Union Jack's the new swastika.
Also, Joe Biden, love you so much. Kate Brown just became the first U.S. governor that openly identifies as part of the LGBTQ plus community. She is the governor of Oregon. Here's Daly with another corny joke.
What did the worker at the rubber band
Created more jobs. Frank Ocean released new music. What? Using nanostructured glass, scientists at the University of Southampton have created a small storage disk the size of a quarter that can hold up to 350 terabytes and, if kept under the proper conditions, can last up to 13.8 billion years. Human history can be preserved forever, and that...
But we're living in a post-fact world. Doesn't matter.
includes every dog video ever made. And every Vine. What's this? Another puppy. Tesla, Uber, Google, GM, and many other companies are working on self-driving cars. So hopefully, in the future, driving will be safer for everyone and also more convenient for the disabled and for the elderly.
You think safer, that's how machines will become self-aware, and, you know, I'm sure a lot of people have seen that one Doctor Who episode, two-part episode with the Sontarans and the Sat-Navs that drove people to their deaths.
Very recently, Mazie Hirono became the first Hawaiian female senator and the first Asian American female senator. This kitten wants to say hi too, and that one.
Hello, I'm Terrence. Short story. I saw this clip about a girl who had been mistreated very poorly by one of her fellow classmates, it being that she was black. In response to her being mistreated by this fellow classmate, 300, maybe more random people took it upon themselves to walk this girl to class as a response to this fellow classmate's ignorance. Random acts of kindness like that are taking place not only here in America but all across the world just goes to show that there are good people. Go good people.
Cliffany Forrester had her painting, Uganda, featured at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. She achieved this at the age of 18. Pokemon Go happened, and it brought all those lovable creatures back into pop culture. It also got people outside and exploring the world.
Yep, and it got people into car crashes, discovering dead bodies, you know, nearly falling off cliffs.
And we got a new Pokemon game this year. Pokemon Sun and Moon. Laverne Cox exists, and she is beautiful and talented. Here's some more puppies and kittens. So many animals found a home this year. It was reported that India planted close to 50 million trees in under 24 hours, smashing a world record.
Still, there's the fires this year, the forest fires this year to think about. That has, you know, put more species in danger.
There's a lot of oxygen. SpaceX successfully landed a rocket vertically, over and over again. That is awesome. Now enjoy my actual dad giving you a dad joke.
So the first time again Hispanic, and I'm a woman, so because being afraid and cowering isn't gonna get you anywhere.
Here's Joan with an elaborate metaphor.
We are playing a figurative game.
And being brave leads you in straight to death as well, so you're kind of fucked either way.
Game of Red Rover, and a lot of of people are going to send their hate and negativity on over, but as long as we keep our hands linked together, it won't get through and we'll be alright.
Until they pull out their guns.
Toys R Us stores in the UK have a quiet hour, free of loud noises and bright lights for children with autism. Largely due to the Ice Bucket Challenge, the gene responsible for ALS has been found, which brings us closer to a cure. That's right, if you participated in the Ice Bucket Challenge, congratulations, you helped bring us closer to a cure for ALS. And now Terrence singing. A human Mars mission within our lifetime. That is amazing.
Yeah, it's going to take decades to get to Mars, and I doubt we'll be able to control going into the atmosphere. And if we're able to make it, we'll just mess up again, and we'll just exploit that planet. And it doesn't matter, because we need funding to get us to other planets. But, because of that, because of lack of funding, we're just going to end up, and because of religion and manipulative science, we're staying grounded, sadly.
What do you call a fish with no eyes? A psh. Simba was walking too slow, so I told him to move faster. Sorry. Zootopia happened this year. A Disney movie that tackled racism in the most amazing and cleverest of ways. Tammy Duckworth of Illinois just became the first Thai American senator. Here's Skylar with a funny face. Slowly but surely, more and more cartoon shows are bringing in representation of different sexualities and ethnicities, and we are alive to see that. Kids get to look at those shows and say, that is me! Representation matters. We are alive to see that! Disney's Moana is coming out soon, or is out, depending on when you see this video. Plus, Incredibles 2 is on the way. Not to mention the different Marvel movies, Spider-Man, Black Panther.
Yeah, Spider-Man Homecoming's gonna once again have two villains. They've just made the same mistake as Spider-Man 3 and The Amazing Spider-Man 2. It's history repeating itself.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2, another corny joke by Delia.
What do you get when you
Elected to fill a state representative seat, the youngest state rep in Michigan's history. Go!
Yeah, but I think Michigan will just fall under the same net as what's going on with North Carolina right now.
Cool. Everyone is out there doing amazing things. And finally, I want to end this video with a message to you that you might need to hear. Sure, this year has been tough, and sure, there are going to be bad things that will happen, but there are also good things that happen every day, and there are good people in this world to help move the world forward. And these good people include you, whether they are advancements in medicine, animal preservation, technology, or even art. There are a lot of good people out there doing wonderful things. I couldn't possibly cover all good things in one video, but that's because there's so much of it, and that's awesome.
No,
There's
because you can't possibly cover them all, because either there aren't enough or there are, but they're not making that powerful an impact. I'm trying to assist in whatever way I can, but it's not strong enough. It's not going to do anything. There's literally no hope now, and I say to those in fear that this life did not deserve you. I say to them that, I would stand up for you, but so much is holding me back, and, I could try, but I'm just too weak. Thanks.